What's up guys, it's Ryan with AOMC, and today I'm back to show you one of our best selling products on the site, the Bolt Pro Pack and the Bolt Track Pack. Let's get into it. All right guys, I've personally used these for years and I can't tell you how many times they've saved me at the track. They've kept me riding that day where otherwise I would have had to load up and go home. This is the Pro Pack and the Track Pack by Bolt Hardware. What's cool about these is they make these model or brand specific. This is the KTM one, so you're not stuck buying just a universal bolt kit that probably doesn't have half the stuff you need. They have a Cali one, a Yamaha one, a CRF one, etc. All this stuff is, all of those are on our site, and it's the same with the Track Pack. If you do need something a little more universal, don't worry, because they do have a regular standard kit as well that will work a lot along a lot of different models and brands. So let's pop these open, and I want to show you the difference in what you receive with the Pro Pack and the Track Pack. I have a lot of people ask me, is it worth it to go ahead and get the Pro Pack over the Track Pack? In my opinion, yes, and that's what I'm going to show you today. All right guys, let's start off by going over the Track Pack. These are the most common you'll see. You can pick these up on AOMC.mx for $19.99. They're a really nice product that you can add to your cart at the end of your shopping experience to bump you up to that free shipping. So in here, we've got some different length M6 bolts. We've got our shouldered Torx bolts. These bolts like this, shouldered and countersunk, can be used a lot of times in the subframes, motor mounts. We've got our shouldered 6 right here. If you're out and about, you can usually find 6mm bolts in a pinch, but finding that one with that shoulder on it right there can be near impossible at your local hardware store. Also, a lot of bolts you'll find locally don't have these flanges on them that really let you use a T-handle and get your bike together and apart really quick. In this bag you get 4 of the Ktm plastic screws, which can also be pretty tough to find out and about. Here's a really good one, guys. These are the brake pad clips, the brake pad pin clips for the Brembo brakes. Really tough to find when you're at the track. Sometimes guys will have to just safety wire those. Well, you've got 2 of them right here. You can save the day for your buddies. And then here's just some fully threaded M8 bolts. These are super common. A lot of your Japanese bikes will use bolts like this, so you'll look like a hero if you have these on hands for any of your buddies that ride Japanese bikes. This bag is an assortment of fully threaded, flanged, and shouldered 6mm bolts. So that one's got a very, very thick shoulder on it. There's specific places on the KTMs these will go. In this baggie, you get a couple 6mm, but it's mainly consisting of your 5mm bolts. A lot of guys will get these mixed up, not paying attention, because at a glance they look close to the same, but once you look closer, that is a 5mm, and it can be super tough to find at a hardware store. And this last baggie is just an assortment of 6mm bolts. You get some fully threaded, you get some shorts, you get some long ones that aren't fully threaded. So you have, altogether, you have a pretty good variety here to keep you going at the track. $19.99, this thing fits. I mean, you can toss this thing in your toolbox. It shuts and doesn't normally come open on its own, so you can toss it in your gear bag. I mean, it's small enough you can keep it in the glove compartment of your truck, keep it just about anywhere. Bolt Euro style Track Pack 2, $19.99 on AOMC. Now let's look at the Pro Pack. Okay guys, now let's go over the Pro Pack. This is my favorite. I keep one of these in the top of my toolbox at all times. I have a couple more that I keep in the shop. I like these because the way they're laid out, they lay flat, they don't move around. After you go through all the hardware, then you have a nice organizer to use as well. I'm going to tell you why I think this is the best value of any of the Bolt stuff. First of all, you get a sticker, so you can't go wrong with that. With these bolts, with these Pro Packs, you get Sprocket Bolts. If you were to buy these by themselves, you're looking at, you know, $8, $9, $10 for the cheapest ones. These are already impregnated with Loctite. You've got lock nuts in the bag with them as well. Up here in the front, you get your wheel related stuff. So these are rotor bolts already impregnated with red Loctite. You also have 2 black valve caps, a valve core remover. How many of you guys have dug around in a toolbox forever looking for a valve core remover when you have to change a tire at the track? I know I have. You get one right here in this kit. These rotor bolts with the Loctite already on them saves you a lot of time. Now, obviously, up here we have a larger assortment than the track pack of the M6 bolts. Of course, they all have flanges on the head, so you can use T-handles, makes it nice. We move over here and we get more of the bolts we got with the track pack, which include the shouldered and countersunk Torx bolts for subframes and motor mounts and stuff like that. Over here we get our M8s. The same M8s you got in the track pack, just more of them. Here we have more M6s. Yet again, more M6s here. Here we get our very rare short M6s with the very large flanges on them already, so you don't have to use a washer. This little bag is going to have our M5s. Over here we get our shouldered M6s, super stubby shouldered M6s, and about twice as many of the plastic screws as you got in the track pack. This little baggie right here has cotter pins and washers, so you're covered with your foot pegs, and you've got a couple extra washers there. Here are some crush washers. You don't get any of those in the track pack. You have some different washers here. These 2 large ones right here are the ones that go in the exhaust, in the rubber exhaust dampeners, especially on the 2-strokes. You get some smaller versions of those. You get some clips, some threaded clips, some of these countersunk washers, and probably the coolest thing about this kit is these thread chasers, guys. These have saved me in a pinch so many times. If you get it's got a 6 and an 8mm version in here, so you get one of those. Let me show you a closer look. You're starting to put in a bolt on your bike, and the threads start to mess up just a little bit, and you don't want to make it worse. You don't have time to get out the old tap and die set and make a new thread. Most of the time, these thread chasers will save you. They're cut right here in the center, so all you got to do is get this started, and it will basically clean your stock threads, and a lot of time it will cut enough new thread in to save you in a pinch without having to get out and get out any special tools or drop anything off to the machinist. So these are super cool, and the best thing about this kit, guys, is it's $59, $30 more than the track pack, just 1.5 times the price, but you get so much more. In my opinion, it is well worth it. You can find these on AOMC.mx. Either way, guys, these are a staple in the industry. I would not be going to the track or going to the trails without these. This is great for the track. This is great for your toolbox. This is perfect for your backpack on the trails. So I'll put the links to these down below. Don't forget, $99 free shipping. You're gonna earn BRAP coin on all your orders at AOMC.mx. Please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, tell me what I could do better, and I will see you guys in the next video.